In this video, we're going to do a quick overview of the options available to you on a prop firm called Tradeify. Guys, it is our trades back here with another video. In today's video, we're going to look at a prop firm that I've been using called Tradeify. I have applied to be an affiliate for Tradeify. I think they've got some good plans here. I want to talk about which account I would recommend, especially if you're on a budget and moving forward. I want to talk about their different plans and that sort of thing. Okay, so guys, Tradeify is, I think, a relatively new prop firm, and they offer many of the same options that most prop firms offer, which is basically you can pay a monthly subscription, you can pay a fee, and you can potentially earn real money using simulated funds. All right. With that being said, guys, they've got a few different plans that I want to talk about. They also offer an option called straight to funded, which is something new that not every prop firm offers. Thus far, guys, I will say that I think they're a good option. Okay, with that being said, let's start off with the different plans and which one I would recommend. So the first type of plan that they have that we'll talk about is the straight to funded plan. Now, this is going to be the most expensive plan. So without a discount, you can see that their 25 straight to funded is $349, one-time fee. 50K straight to funded is $509. 100K is $629, and 150K is $729. And that's assuming that you're not using a coupon code or a discount code. That's pretty expensive, guys. I'm not going to lie to you, but you don't have to pass a challenge, and you go straight to the ability to start making payouts. Now let's start assuming that you buy a 150K straight to funded account, $720 one-time fee. Again, that price is going to be variable depending on if you have a discount code. The maximum number of contracts you can trade are 15 minis or 150 micros. So what that means is that they do a 1 to 10 mini micro match, which is good. Your daily loss limit, which will shut you out for the day, is 3,750. That's pretty good for a 150K account. I think Top Step is 3,000, so you get an extra 750, whereas Top Step is 3,000. The trailing max drawdown is 6,000, and it's calculated at the end of the day rather than calculated intraday, which makes it easier. So that's nice. Drawdown mode is end of day. The minimum trading days to a payout is 10. Now, I want to make a brief comment on that. Apex Trader Funding is 8. Top Step is 5. So I think that they could do a little bit better. I'm assuming this is going to be probably because of their payment processor. So what I'd like to see Tradeify do is bring that down to 8 to be in line with some of its competitors. So I want to see if Tradeify can bring down the minimum trading days to payout to 8. Guys, as far as I understand it, there's no resets available for this because you are straight buying a simulated funded account. Now, do I think that this sim funded account is for everyone? I'm going to be honest. If you're trading $729, but assuming you have a coupon code that puts you around $450, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, and it's not. I'm going to show you why I think you should probably go for the advanced account and see if you can pass the challenge. I want to talk about. I did buy a straight to funded account. It did not go very well for me, and it's just a lot of money to. It's a lot of money for a straight to funded account. It's just a lot of money. So I don't necessarily think that for a lot of people that are living paycheck to paycheck that shelling out for the straight to funded account is necessarily worth it. Now, if you're trading profitably already, you're confident in your trading, or you just have the disposable income, then go for the straight to funded. Okay. I want to talk about payouts and why the straight to sim funded payouts. It's a little bit different. So notice that the straight to funded payout is abide by the 20% consistency rule. Okay. And then you need to make $9,000 for your payout one profit goal. Okay. That's for the straight to funded. So that's if you just buy a $450 account or the $729 without a coupon. you've got to get to at least $9,000. You've got to have 10 trading days, and you've got the 20% consistency rule. All right, now let's go over to the advanced account. The growth account is a little bit different. I haven't tried the growth account yet. I'm going to go over to the advanced account. All right, so the advanced account is your traditional pass a one-step challenge, get to sim funded model. Now notice that price difference. That's $129 per month versus a $729 one-time fee. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. And I think that with my coupon code, I bought one of these. I bought a 150K advanced account, so that was only $90. It's $90 a month, but you're either going to pass or fail, in my opinion, within a month. So anyways, it's $90 a month is what it is if you have a coupon code. The activation fee is $125. So let's say that you're paying full price for this, right? And you pass within a month, which if you're trading, in this volatile environment, I think you're going to pass or fail within a month. 129 plus 125, that brings you to $254 to activate from the advanced account to the simulated funding, assuming that you pass the challenge, and maybe if you even have a couple of resets. That is still a lot cheaper than $729. So you have the opportunity. Yeah, you've got to go through some extra steps, right? You have to pass the starting challenge, and it's a little bit different. So let's talk about the advanced account. You still get 15 minutes, but you have no daily loss limit. You have a trailing max drawdown of 4,500, and that drawdown mode is intraday. So what I'm showing you now on the screen is, notice that I'm at 152,721 on my 150K advanced account, but because it's following me intraday, I've got that bar. Now, that's a pretty hefty, you're trying to make it to 9,000, so the profit goal is only twice as much as your trailing max drawdown, so it's not terrible, and it's a lot cheaper. It's a lot more economical to go for the advanced account and take the two-step process versus the straight to sim funded. That's $600 more. That's a lot. It's a lot. That's a big difference between buying the advanced account and trying to pass the challenge versus trying to pay the sim funded. So if you're working or you don't have a ton of money and you need sort of a cheaper option, go for the advanced account. And if you go for the 50K account, where your profit target's only $3,000, that's $69 per month. With a $30 coupon, that brings you down to about $45. So $45 a month, you've only got to make it to $3,000, which is not that much, really, especially on like one mini. So you could go for a 50K account and get there pretty cheaply, pretty economically, but the activation fee remains the same. I would, in my opinion, I would go for the 150K advanced, but if you're really looking to save on money, go for the 50K advanced. All right. What do I like also? Minimum trading days to pass is 1. Okay. I like that. So you only need to, you can kind of, I don't necessarily recommend doing this, but if you've got like $500 just to blow, you can just try and flip into, I wouldn't recommend doing that, but basically you can be pretty aggressive to try and pass. You can even, with the $79 reset fee, you can reset the account a few times and it still wouldn't be as much as getting the 150K sim account. Now, I want to also talk about Tradeify's rules in terms of getting payouts and why I think it makes sense to go for the advanced account. All right, advanced and growth payout policy. So traders receive 90% of any profits. I don't like that Tradeify does not have you get to keep the first 10,000 or the first 25,000. I think Tradeify could do a little bit better on that and letting you at least keep the first payout, or maybe give you your money back as a bonus on the first payout. But it is what it is. You can have up to 5 total simulated accounts, by the way, so that's good. You can have multiple accounts. I do think they should have a dollar amount where you keep 100% of it, but 90-10 is not terrible. The consistency rule, abide by the 35% consistency rule. So notice that instead of a 20% consistency rule, you get a 35% consistency rule, meaning it's a lot easier to actually get a payout. It's almost double. So that's a nice thing if you're on the advanced account. Also, 150,000 on the advanced. So you payout number one, for the 150K account, you can get a $2,500 pay, and then look, each subsequent payout after the 6 can be any amount up to 25,000 per account. So notice that on the balance minimums needed for the advanced account, on the 150K, you need a $154,600 minimum balance. Okay, and that will the maximum payout is $2,500. So as far as I'm understanding it, you can get to the payout with less money than if you're on the straight to funded account. So the consistency rule is almost double, and you can get to a payout with making less money. So I understand the temptation of buying the straight to funded, but if you have the patience for it, it's a lot cheaper to do the advanced account, and as far as I can tell, it's easier to get to a payout because of the consistency rule is nearly double on the advanced account. It's at 35% instead of 20%. And the 150K account, you can get to a minimum 1,500 payout. And let's see, you've got to be at a balance minimum needed for the advanced. You need at least 154,600. So you get to 154,600. You request your 1,500 or your 2,500, and you can do that after 10 trading days, 35% consistency. Once you pass the advanced account, the rules get a lot more lax than if you just bought the straight to funded, and it's a lot cheaper. So all in all, guys, it's my opinion that Tradeify is definitely something that you should go check out and consider purchasing from. I'm hoping that they will agree on an affiliate with me. We'll see if they do or they don't. I'm a small channel, so I understand if they don't. But would I recommend Tradeify? Yes. If you're going to Tradeify, which account would I recommend getting? I'd go for the advanced account with the coupon code. And I'd go for the 150K advanced account, although you might consider the 50K account. The 150K account advanced, pass the challenge, and then get to the sim funded there because you get a better consistency rule. It's easier to get to it, and it's easier to get to a payout, and the amount that you have to win trading is smaller. So I would go for the advanced account. All right. This has been another video covering if you're gonna buy Tradeify. Thanks, guys.